Karl Marx, in 1843, coined a definition of religion that has survived the test of time. He says, "Religion is the sigh of the oppressed creature, the heart of a heartless world, just as it is the spirit of a spiritless situation. It is the opium of the people." In the past, religion has been something intangible the society would believe in for the sole reason of possessing hope when times got hard. Today, however, religion has taken on a new face, in that many people don't necessarily believe in an organized religion because that need for hope has evaporated. In the transcription, labeled LAGS, INF 505, 08 Religion N, the interviewer inquires about the middle-class woman's religious beliefs. The woman essentially says that though most of her family was illiterate, they went to church and believed every word that the preacher would say because they didn't know better. This piece of information has been important because it reiterates the idea that families during that period of time blindly believed whatever they heard. Religion then and religion now have developed many differences, such as the reasons for having faith and the type of people that believe in the Lord. But key similarities such as fundamental values and methods by which people show that they have faith in a higher being have remained constant. The woman speaking in the interview is a simple middle-class Baptist woman born and raised in Tennessee. She is recorded to have had up to 8 years of schooling, but judging from the way she speaks in the interview, one could say that she is not fully literate. This plays a big role into why she believes in God or a higher entity. During that period of time, many people found religion, or better yet the Lord, as a scapegoat to which to blame for their successes and their tribulations. A key example of this is found when the interviewee says, "Because the Lord knows just how much we can bear, and He ain't putting more on you can bear." In today's context, however, because people are becoming more educated and literate, they are finding scientific explanations easier to believe. Ergo, they are refraining from putting great emphasis on an unseen and unheard of entity. I, for example, have been born and raised in a very religious family, but because I was given the opportunity to think and judge for myself, my beliefs are slightly looser than my parents. Similarly, many children today are given a chance to make decisions for themselves, a liberty that was unheard of during the time of the interviewee. When I was born, I was given the opportunity to choose between believing the same ideals as my parents or making ideals for myself. Children back then, however, were not given this choice because they were forced to blindly believe what their elders would say. Although these differences are widely apparent, there still remains many similarities that will stay stable for years to come. Growing up, my mother always used to lecture me about saying a daily prayer, so God would bless the rest of my day, and so I will overcome all my adversities. Likewise, the woman being interviewed felt that constantly remembering God will bring blessings to her life. This idea of recalling God in order to be in His good graces is commonly believed by those that have faith in an organized religion, whether it be now or in the past. In the interview, the woman constantly mentions Bible verses and God's ability to know everything, which further highlights her blind belief in one true Lord. This is further elaborated when the interviewee states, "I was thinking one day, when the man that was preaching said, those down in the dark will come to the light." Here she makes her belief clear that God is almighty and controls all on earth. Another resemblance between religion then and religion now is the method by which people express their faith. The woman in the interview mentions going to church and listening to the preacher, but also recollects Bible verses which she may have read or heard, which accentuates the few ways by which she was able to articulate her devotion. Just as the interviewee, my mother oftentimes will reference Quranic verses and mention something inspirational she heard in Jamaica. These two women supplement my argument in that they show that the years have not eroded away the crucial aspects of religion, which people accredit to being the way one may express their religion and the essential beliefs that they believe in. Religion has been a topic of great interest since prehistoric times. Believing in a being that is never seen and never heard, yet dedicating so much time and money in order to please him, has been a keystone argument for people around the world. Today, questions have arisen searching for answers as to why such an invisible, almost non-existent being has been placed in such high regards. In the past, however, society was at times too scared to question faith in case it brought upon bad luck in harder times. Though the world is constantly changing, the idea of religion has retained many basic ideas over time. My mother and the woman being interviewed illustrate this argument in that though they lived during different periods of time, they both believed in the same fundamental beliefs and conveyed their faith in analogous ways. They also, however, display the wide range of differences, such as who currently believes in religion and why they believe in religion that time has created. Religion may have been the opium of the people in the past, but recently it has become a harmless drug of the present.